What's up, Gundam Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. Good morning. It is Sunday, August 13th, 2023. And as you can see, I have a lot of freedoms here. Wiggle grade, G-frame, Master Grade SD, 2.0 Master Grade. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'm pleased with my little display here. Of course, you get a little annoyed the fact that, okay, I built this part already, and I built this part already, and I built this part already. It doesn't matter what scale and size and dimension it is, but it's like, oh, doing it 3 times, he doesn't count because he's already pre-assembled. And I can say with all certainty that if I build another Freedom, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. Sorry if I cursed there. But I did say that I was going to do it, and I did it. And it looks beautiful, nice. However, I am a big fan of Freedom, and if they decide to make a perfect grade Freedom, and I mean that would be an awesome sight to see, I would not hesitate to drop the credit card and say, all right, that's mine, I want it. Now, bear in mind, I was not, I had no knowledge of the new Freedom movie, or Gundam Seed Freedom movie. When I started it was not even announced yet. I avoided the topic of it because I didn't know what to say. All I know is, oh, okay, they're making a new Freedom movie, a new Gundam Seed movie. They've been talking about it for decades, and it was titled Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom, and I'm like, oh my god, that is awesome, that is crazy, that is great. And then I started thinking, what is going to be the new mobile suit? Are we going to be seeing the Strike Freedom again? I know the Strike Freedom didn't get destroyed. The Freedom got its ass kicked, of course, by Impulse Gundam. We all remember that. So, is it possible that it's going to be like a unicorn scenario where Kira says, you know what, my Strike Freedom is a little bit too OP at this moment. I think I'm gonna tailor it back and go back to what I like most, and that would be, of course, the Freedom Gundam. And if we're gonna see a new, this is speculation, of course. If we're gonna see a new Freedom Gundam, would it be a new redesign of how it looks? Master Grade Freedom has been, 2.0, has been, I guess, the most used mold for a long time. Obviously, you have the original. I remember there was the gold-plated version limited. There was a metallic version limited. There is a Gundam-based version limited. There was a clear version limited. There's a few limiteds out there. I think there's even if I'm not mistaken, there may be a 7-Eleven out there, but I'm sorry I didn't go out and check online to verify the versions that are out there. But yeah, there are many versions of the 2.0. So, and I mentioned it before that it is a great mold. Granted, the over-the-shoulder rail cannons is, not something that I like. I mean, hell, their rail guns are fine. This one is a bit weird, and yeah, those massive V-fins do get in the way. But it depends on your angle of how you use them and how you're going to prepare them. how you want to open it up, and how do you want to pose it. So that's something to consider. Right now, the railgun cannon port guns, or the ones that you extend out, I have it extended out because it's perfect to hold up the kit. But I have the two tacks under it to hold it up. If it tips over, you know why. Yeah, and I'm thinking of cutting this open and then flipping this around to fix this. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to get myself another stand. I think I might as well get another stand. It's no big deal. What, $20 ish? Gundam Planet should have one. I'll send him a message and ask him that. Which, of course, Gundam Planet has this. Gundam Planet has this. I don't think they have this, and I know definitely they do not have the Chinese version. They have the regular version. So head on over and get the regular version if you want. I believe they have it. But yeah, my Freedom team is nicely displayed here, and I'm hoping to get some stuff done here because I haven't done nothing here in my room. I wanted to do a room preview, but I haven't done shit. I have a lot of mess. I have a mess here that I haven't done nothing yet. And this weather has not been the most kind. Not that it's kind, but it's. I haven't had any decent heat waves or anything. It's been cold in the middle of the night, and I was like, wait, what's going on here? This is the summer, and the summer is almost over. We got like 3 more weeks until the summer's over. So, yeah, with the new Freedom series, the new Freedom movie, it's going to be interesting. Now, they have been showing off the cast of the new Freedom movie. Okay, cool. Character development is important. But after a week of character development, I said, alright, enough's enough. Where the hell is the goddamn mobile suits? We've already seen the daggers, the Jins. We haven't seen no Zaku Warriors, but we have seen a Gundam, Destroy Gundam, which I'm thinking to myself, is Bandai preparing a high-grade version of the Destroy Gundam? A 144 scale version? I know there's a 1/200 scale that Prime told me a while back she got. But, yeah, I think we should get that. We've been getting a lot of massive kits, you know. The Bomb Dock, the Nightingale. And I think this would be okay. I would accept that. You know? It'll probably be a good $80 or $90, but it will be a big kit if they decide to bring that back. We've already got the Jin as a master grade, unless they decide to do a new variant version. That could be a possibility. Dagger would be great as a full mechanic if they decide to go through that route, and obviously the aforementioned Freedom kit, if they ever decide to redo a new Freedom. Will it be a full mechanics? Which they did do a full mechanics for the Chinese version at 1/100 scale. And they could probably do it for the movie version, because we already have that 2.0, unless they decide to say, hey, we're going to do oh my god, I'm about to say this, a Verka Freedom Gundam. I didn't think about that until now. I don't think they're going to make a 3.0 Freedom. That's for certain. And I mentioned this in my video, it'd be great to see a perfect grade Freedom. We already got the Strike Freedom as a perfect grade. Granted, it's beautiful, it's a nice kit, but I think with the amount of detail that they've been putting on these high grades and master grades and real grades, and since they did a 1.5 version of the Strike Gundam a while back when they did the Perfect Strike, they should do that for the Freedom, for the new Freedom. That'd be great to see that. But I'm speculating here. I didn't want to turn this video into let's talk about Perfect Great's Freedom Gundam, which it hasn't even been announced or planned. So take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, I like my collection. I haven't done a collection like that. Prime has her Exias. I have my freedom. So I'd like to answer a comment that somebody posted on part 1 of my Master Grade Freedom Gundam 2.0 build, which was like, he just posted it like yesterday. I was going to write it up on the comment chat, but I think it would probably be a good idea to respond to the comment here on the video. He goes, I collect figures, mostly anime. I went to my local hobby shop, and they talked me into buying the exact same Freedom Gundam kit. And he never built one in his life. What's the timeline for someone unexperienced? Unexperienced. Am I in trouble? Getting this kit? Okay, good cat. First of all, how you doing, Mr. Caleb? Caleb? And hold on a second. I can read that. Mr. Krelab. There we go. So, first of all, excellent purchase on your part to get in that kit. Personally, I would have suggested you would have gotten the high grade version or an entry grade if the store that you went to had it. But yeah, you probably were excited to see something like that. Now, I'm going to say this. Build it. Just don't worry about time. Don't worry about energy. Don't worry about painting. Don't worry about detailing. Just find yourself a good table. Your nippers, and if you have a nippers, and a hobby knife, and maybe a sanding stick of some sort. And just sit down and open the box and just look at it. Look at the parts. Look at the manual. Understand your kit. Understand the parts. Then take your time. And don't be afraid of making a mistake. We all make mistakes. I've been doing this for 40 years now, close to 45, and I make mistakes all the time. We all make mistakes. And if it doesn't come out right, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's your kit. You can do whatever you want with it. Just the most important thing of a model builder is having the fun, the experience of building it. To enjoy that peace and tranquility of taking a kit apart, putting it together, not to get it apart, but taking it from the tree, putting it together, cleaning it up, and marveling at its design and simplicity. And yes, Freedom is, of course, a beautiful kit. All the kits are beautiful. If you would have gotten the RX-78-2, if you would have gotten the Unicorn, if you would have gotten the Exia, the Aerial, the Full Mechanics Aerial, which is 1/100 scale. But I would have suggested you would have gone with the high grade kits, because that way it'll be a lot easier to start with fewer parts than a lot of parts. Because obviously when you get a master grade, the kit is big, but you may have to deal with more smaller, more intricate parts that may be susceptible to being, disappear from your fit. You missed it, you lost it. And that is the bane of all modelers. All modelers tend to lose a part. It just goes into the magical black hole of parts, where you look for it and you can't find it at all. That is the experience that we go through every day, and you're going to go through that as well. But still, in the end, just build it. Just build it. Enjoy your new purchase. That's, and and I hope you have. And you know what? If you're a father, you have a child, maybe of age of maybe 8 or 9, have him be with you and experience it together. That way you can share your experience with your son or daughter, and they may get into that as well, and form a strong bond right there. These are suggestions and ideas that I hope you consider. Okay, so I don't know if I've shown this in previous videos and things that I've gotten, but this one I know I didn't show because I just got this recently. So this is a non-Gundam item that I purchased. I bought a 2 terabyte 970 EVO Plus SSD card. Of course, I play a lot on my computer, and the one games I play is Battlefield, and sometimes I kind of stopped Warzone. I don't know. I kind of like stopped, not because I don't like it. It's just that now I think my video card has reached its limit, and I gotta tell you something about the video card situation in a moment. But I got this for $80, and this one is, I'm getting this ready to upgrade my computer in anticipation for 2 games: Armored Core 6, which we are waiting for, and Starfield. Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. Many people are probably getting into that, maybe some are not, and many people are skeptical with Bethesda and Starfield, because obviously it's the company that made Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. I was a big fan of Fallout 4. I played that game in hours. I was never a big fan of 76. Not that I never purchased it. I think I remember me and Prime were actually considering of buying it, at the time where we're saying, let's play together in this game, there's co-op and all that stuff. But we didn't pre-order it, we did nothing. We said let's wait about a couple of weeks, and sure enough, the massive debacle of the game came to fruition. Fallout 4 was great as a single player, but not as a co-op. But what happened with 76. Everybody wanted to be in the co-op phase or things like that. Nobody wanted it to be single player, but it was a fad at the time that everything has to be co-op. But regardless of the case, I can't wait for Starfield, and I can't wait for Armored Core 4, and that, of course, multiplayer. So that's that. Now for Gundam kits that I got, I went to Gundam Planet, and at first I was not gonna get this at all, but I got it anyway. Aerial rebuild. Yeah, I had to get this. I think every time I go to Gundam Planet, because I needed either paint or paint, and then I see that and they go, all right, I get that. That's mine. I'll take that. Fine. Gimme. So I have that. This came in the mail. The RGM-79 GM Slugger unit, which, quite frankly, why did I buy it? Not knowing that we're gonna get the regular version in a few months. It was not that expensive, but still, I was like, okay, it's something different, something new, and maybe I could build it and throw it at a rock or something like that. Now, I did get a big acquisition from Hollywood, Japan, that came in while I was on vacation. Oh, and this vacation I didn't enjoy, and I didn't get a chance to actually, that's not true. Normally I go and I build a model kit, but I actually built one. I helped build one with my little cousin, who's 8 years old, and I brought him a the RX-78 too, but it's the revived version, not the entry grade. And it was kind of fun to build it with him, and he was like, I asked him, you want to put these parts together? He goes, no, you do it. And he was, obviously he wanted to play with it, so. But I'm going to send him some kits in the mail this holiday, and for his birthday that's coming up soon. So hopefully he'll learn to appreciate something simple, Even though he liked the Gundam kits, there were other things he liked, obviously like Naruto and Pokemon, and I don't know if he likes Digimon. So that's something that I'm glad to get him involved. So I bought a ton. This was during their summer sale, but I bought more of these Vic paints. They were very, very cheap. Let's see all this. When I ordered it, I thought it was going to come in time before I went on vacation. But they told, but one of the paints wasn't available at the time. Okay, so we have Russian Navy Deck Red. This is white, and I think this is the paint that they told me that they didn't have in stock, but then they finally have it in stock. We have German Uniform Gray. I think I may have bought Intermediate Blue. Intermediate Blue. Insignia Red. Let's keep that associated with colors, tones. We have a normal blue. We have a German Field Gray. We have an aircraft white. So we have two different types of white. We have a deck blue. We have a Vietnam green, dark green. We have yellow. We have sky blue. And then we have leather red. 4, 8, 12, 13. There we go. 13 bottles. These were like $2 a piece. I have not seen anybody online review Vic paints. I guess I know what my next video will be. Well, not now, but later on. I'll be reviewing those. Let's see. Oh, wait. I have another one. I forgot how. Yeah, they were like very cheap. United States Navy Haze Gray. Okay, so that was that. Now, some kits were cheap, like around $5, and I said, you know what, let me get these. So I got this AH-64D Apache Longbow. This is from a company called Sierra 5. Okay. I got that. I got a Hasegawa F6F35 Hellcat. Gotta love the Hellcat, and you gotta love Hasegawa because some good brands there. And then I got the customized carrier version, extended armament vehicle by 30-minute missions. Can't wait to try that. Build that guy. I have a lot of 30-minute mission kits I have not built yet. I have the Volpanova tank version. This is the gray version. I have the green version. Interestingly enough, both of these didn't come out at the same time. One came out a few weeks apart. Why did they put these kits upside down is beyond me. And the last kit that I got was the Demi Barding from 144 scale high grade. That's actually a really neat kit. And now we're getting the other Demi kit, the one from 30 Animations that came out and it's coming out as a P-bandai. There you go. That's all I got. Alright, so what am I about to do? What am I doing? I'm going to pause my Summer of Freedom build. As much as I would love to build and work on the Strike Freedom Master Grade EX kit, not yet. I'm in the mood for doing some other kits, of course. Freedom, I got to give it a break. That's true, even though this is not the same as the other kits. I'm going to give it a break a bit. And I'm going to start working on some projects. Projects that I have been putting to the side for quite some time. I have a diorama project that I want to work on. Actually, I have two diorama projects that I want to work on for next year. Of these, of these three kits, not including him. Which one do you guys think would be great for MosquitoCon? And I have a feeling everybody's going to point that. But what about those two guys? I don't know. I have no idea yet. I'm gonna build something, but I will surprise you later on. Not now. Right now I just need a little bit of a break. I'm gonna do a little cleanup, and we'll go from there. So I'd like to thank you guys all for sticking around and watching it. Thank you for watching the whole series of Freedom kits. Technically, the Summer of Freedom is over. We still got a couple more weeks till, till summer's over, until we get into fall. Then we're going to be seeing some new announcements. Hopefully, we already knew about the new Gundam Universe kits that are coming out, so that's already been said and done. But I'm hoping that by the next hobby show that will be announced, that will come in, I believe, at the end of, I don't think at the end of August, more like at the end of September. We'll be seeing some new announcements for the holidays and going into the new year. So, again, thank you again for watching. I appreciate all your patience and comments and feedback. I don't normally say this, but, like my channel, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment on what do you guys think, how am I doing, If not, again, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. With that being said, everyone have a great day. See you around, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.